1949 Ford Custom two-door sedan here at Unique Specialty and Classics. This one's a sweetheart too, folks. Flathead V8 underneath the hood, 239 cubic inch flathead. That's paired up with a manual transmission, 3-speed on the column. Take a look at the bright work on this one. The grille, of course, the 8 indicating that Ford flathead underneath the hood. Headlight surrounds. Bright work and chrome look good on this car. Paint shows well. It's kind of a, I wouldn't really call it a mint green. It's kind of a gray green, green gray. Take your time looking through the still pictures. You're going to be able to see the engine bay, interior, undersides, trunk, uniqueclassiccars.com. If you're seeing this video on YouTube, just click on the link down below the video in the description. That's going to take you right there. And of course, you can call us 507-386-1726. Riding on the wide white wall radial tires, Coker Classics to be exact. They don't exactly give those away. Wire wheel covers. Some nice bright work on those also. And look at how straight this thing is. Up and down the passenger side, take a look at the bright work on that trim piece. Of course, those fender skirts. We're going to get around to the driver's side, check out the interior a little bit closer. Beautiful interior. Actually has a plastic cover on it, so it's nice shape. Take a look at the visor. How cool would it be taking this to your local roll-ins, cruise-ins, local shows? This one is a head turner, no doubt about it. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. Even the hinges for the trunk lid, a bright work chrome, nice on that. Dual exhaust coming out the rear. Ford exhaust tips. Looks like we have some bumperettes front and rear. And again, take a look at the bright work. uniqueclassiccars.com. You can see the paint has a decent shine to it. It's kind of very fitting and era correct for a 49. It's just got that look where, boom, it showed up right here from 1949. We have the, guessing that is an accessory, the kind of paint protecting around the gas cap fuel fill area. If you like these, you know, late 40s, early 50s Ford, Chevys, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You never know what you may see come through here at Unique Classic Cars. Videos are uploaded daily, multiple videos actually. And when the videos are uploaded, these vehicles are available to purchase online or off our showroom floor. If you make it to see us in person, I did want to point out there was one little tiny spot up here where it almost looks like it's just a little thin as far as the paint goes, a little discoloration, but man, that's being awful fussy on this car because it, like I said, really shows well. Let's look at this interior. Very era correct looking also. I mentioned those plastic seat covers, so you can imagine the condition. The fabric underneath, great shape, matching front and rear. Just a cool look for a 49 Ford. I have had the wipers working, and get this, the AM radio works in this one. What I like to call 40s navigation. Right there. Let's go ahead and fire this up. So we're going to turn the key on down here. We have a push button start right here. And boom, that flatty comes to life. Let's make sure we're in neutral. I'm going to turn this radio on too. Now it's going to take a little bit to power up, but I just turned it on, and you get a little feedback, a little bit of static, but the station will come in. Let's take a look at the rest of the dash. Also a nice shape. What about those gauges? Battery gauge, oil pressure, looks like it came up. There you can hear the static with the radio coming on a little bit. Temp gauge here, fuel gauge. All right, let's turn this up now. Hey, listen to that.
Plans, the city seeking input from neighborhood property owners, organizations, business, residents, and general interested parties to provide direction.
Pretty cool. Also, visors intact in the car. headliner. Very authentic looking headliner at that. Slip around to the back. Listen to that door close. Barely swung it to close either. There's a classic flatty sound. That flatty rumble, you might say. And we do have an open door policy. Can't make it yourself to check this car out. Third-party inspectors, not a problem. Open door policy for those guys. I'm going to pause this a second. I'm going to pop the hood release. Let's get this hood open. Check out the engine bay and stick around to the very end of this video. Jason's going to take this car for a drive. We're going to see how it goes down the road. Take you for a virtual ride, if you will. There's the hood popped. Of course, the release for the hood's in the cabin of the car, and then the second release outside here. So there it is. Again, flathead V8, 6-volt system. Wanted to mention that earlier, forgot. So 6-volt system, Ford flathead, 239 cubic inches. A little bright work underneath there. Nice, clean, tidy looking engine bay. Great, classic looking 49 Ford custom 2-door sedan, unique, classiccars.com. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation. This vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Call us, 507-386-1726. Check out all the still pictures. Stick around a little bit longer. We'll take this car for a drive.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Here we have a 1949 Ford Custom in very nice light green paint with the visor. 2-door car. This is a 3-on-the-tree manual transmission. I can hear the left blinker indicator working, though it does not light up. Our speedometer works in this car. Temperature a little over half. The fuel gauge is reading completely full. Not sure if that's accurate. Oil pressure is about 50 psi, and the battery's charging over half the gauge, so that looks good as well. The wipers work on this car. The radio works on this car. Ready to take out for a cruise. Suspension absorbing all those road imperfections for a smooth ride. Factory horn is nice and loud. We have a bench seat up front and in back covered in plastic for the protection of the fabric. We gotta let that radio warm up. A couple chips here and there in the windshield. There's a little bit of slack in the steering. That's to be expected this era car.
Passed away at the age of 52.
There's the AM radio kicking in. That was the warm-up time. So cool just to remember that's what it was always like. Turn it on and wait a little bit. If you're driving a 49, that's what you want. The brakes are working well. This does have a disc brake front conversion, and they're working very well. Corners nicely, the way a 49 Ford should. And throttle response is very nice as well. Our speedometer appears to be reading accurately. Good condition inside and out. Take a look at all the pictures and learn about this Ford at uniqueclassiccars.com.